Alright, this gonna be a real quick video. For you, those of you who don't know, Mr. Unfiltered does work out. I work out a little bit. I was doing it a little harder before, but now I'm starting to get back into doing it as hard as I was going before. Because it might be cold where you're at, but in Florida, it's pretty much t-shirt season all year round. So I was in a chat room, not a chat room, really a blog of sorts on bodybuilding, and this young kid asked a question about I think he said he's like 18, 19. Should he do roids? And I answered him, and I decided I'd make a video about it. So if you don't work out, you might as well click this one off, because it's pretty much all about that. Now, if you're 18 and you're contemplating steroids, I'll give you the generic answer you hear from everybody: no. But I'm going to try to give you reasons why you shouldn't. Because I wouldn't tell an 18-year-old male to do steroids or pro hormones. Same reason I wouldn't tell a 10-year-old girl to go get a breast implant. Because your body hasn't finished developing yet. And just like a little girl doesn't need breast implants, she doesn't know what she may have 5 years from being 10. At 15 she most likely will have breasts. 18-year-old boy, his testosterone, his endocrine system hasn't completely developed yet. I think it goes all the way up to 25. So if you start taking exogenous testosterone, meaning testosterone outside the body, and injecting it in your body, you could warp up your whole system, fuck up a lot, potentially. And you don't want to do that for short-term gains, for long-term issues. I remember I met a dude that he was 26. He was taking testosterone gel, the shit that you see on TV, and I found out it's because he did a cycle of some testosterone, didn't do it right, maybe when he was 24, shut his whole body down. His body stopped producing testosterone. Real talk. So those are just some good reasons why I would tell you to stay away. At least wait till you're in your mid-20s if you decide to go down that route. And for those of you who do decide, or you're at that age, number one, you need to make sure what you're getting is legit. I'm not a steroid guru, but I've worked out for a while, so I know guys who take gear. It's not really a big secret in gyms. If you decide to go down that route, number one, I guess I would tell you, make sure what you're getting is what you're actually paying for, because that stuff is faked more than Nike shoes coming out of China. But after you do that, have the length of time that you do it. Don't go on a cycle for 6 months to a year, because you will shut your shit down. Because once the body sees testosterone coming in, it's going to shut down the factory. Just like they send people home when there's just not enough work at the job. Same effect. And after you got your stuff for your cycle, make sure you have what you're going to take post-cycle. Your post-cycle therapy, something that's going to bring your natural testosterone levels back up to where they were. But really, I would say if you can avoid doing that totally, unless you're like trying to go pro and this is something that feeds your family, it is a big undertaking, and you shouldn't go into it lightly, and you should do a ton of research. But at 18, I would say no. Your body is flooded with testosterone. You just need to concentrate on literally working out and the correct diet. And eating. Eating's a big deal. If you don't eat, you're not going to grow. Your body needs a certain amount of protein, carbohydrates, fats. Yes, fats. Saturated fats. Saturated fats actually are precursors to making testosterone. That's a whole nother video. I just really wanted to put this up for that kid because he seemed gun-ho on starting a cycle as early as maybe middle of next month. Well, we're already in November, so middle of this month. So I would say stay away. I mean, maybe try some creatine. Eat a lot more. If you say, well, you know, I eat a lot and I'm still not growing, eat more. That's the only thing I would tell you. But at 18, you wouldn't. I'll say you have a high chance of fucking up your endocrine system. But, you know, you do what you want to do. I would say wait a couple years. If you can, avoid that whole scene. Because most people who get into it, they don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to get, like, you know, hoe ready for the beach. Just to look a little so-so. And they end up causing some long-term damage. So, but I'll wrap it up real quick. If you don't do it, know what you're getting. Don't go on it for no longer. I would say be on the safe side 8 weeks. If that's really what you want to do. But some people do less. Have your post-cycle therapy ready. And, you know, I'm not going to get too heavy into specifics because that's not really what this video is about. And I'm not a guru per se. But it was trying to answer this kid's question because I didn't feel like typing out too much stuff. And everyone's telling him no already. But I'm just telling you no with reasons. Like I said, you wouldn't give a 10-year-old girl a breast implants. Their body's just hasn't matured to even make a decision like that. Same thing for your endocrine system at 18. So just try to eat some more, man. Get some rest. Sleep. You can't go out partying all the time. Most of your testosterone is made when you're sleeping, and your growth hormone. So these two things will, you know, play a big factor in how big you get or how you look. Anyway, man, I hope you get a chance to see this video and make the right decision for yourself.